go. Yes, if you guys don't know already, EVW is doing Sakupen Hell. And I hope these tips will help you and to anyone else doing this level. Also, I hope you don't get as unlucky as I did. So yeah, let's get into it. Ooh, I'm getting PTSD just by looking at this. All right, here we go. Do I recommend Sakupen Hell? Not really. I feel it's a very grindy level. And the level eats attempts for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it starts pretty simple. You already figured this out. Instead of clicking 3 orbs, click that orb really late. And with these 2 orbs, as you mentioned, you can click really fast with your mouse, or you can click mouse and spacebar at the same time. It's personal preference. I feel, for myself, I can't click as fast. Mouse and spacebar is comfortable for me. If you can double click with a mouse, go for it. I feel it'll be a lot easier. So you mentioned as well, like, this first wave, you said, does it get consistent? Honestly, not really. It's so hard, and it does get like more consistent over time, but I never really got consistent. I didn't use widest at that time, but if I have to guess, my pass rate for that was probably like 50%, dude. EVW, I noticed that you clicked twice, one on the platform, one on the blue orb. It's an easier way, actually. You just don't click at all. If you're running over, I think 60 FPS, so I'll just show you. So if you're running on over 60 FPS, you can just go past it. So instead of, see how you can go past it? So instead of doing this, you can just go past it. I believe if you play on 60 FPS, so yeah, if you run on 60 FPS, as you can see, you won't be able to do that, which is really weird. So if you play on, I think, anything above 60, like let's try 144, you should be fine. Yep. So yeah, I guess FPS wins. So if you play on 6,900 FPS, this is what Sakupen Hell will look like. Yeah. All right, carry on. So over here is pretty easy. Now we get to the fun part. Not really fun, but yeah. But I find the first wave a lot more consistent than the second and the last wave. I feel personally it's more skill based. Second and the last wave is more muscle memory. So you'll just get used to it over time. You'll get more consistent over time. These bushes that you can see, they are in the way. It just makes it so much harder to get through. But I feel eventually you do get you get to the point where you consistently avoid those bushes. Dude, I haven't played this for so long. I don't even know how I beat this level, but I did find the first wave consistent and a little bit more fun, where the second and third wave felt more RNG, if that makes sense. I personally believe playing Sakupen Hell does increase your wave skill, but especially like fast-paced wave. There we go. So this mini wave is just basically muscle memory here. There's no easy way. I know you wanted to double click here, but it's just easier to one click in my opinion. So with this part right here, you can play it 2 ways. You can drop down a little bit, then hold, or you can just click twice, which I do. So this is the part where the hitboxes get really annoying. Let me show you. As you can see, all the hitboxes are in the way. Look at the bush hitboxes right here, right here. So unfortunately, I can't show my mouse, but you can see 3 hitboxes from this frame are in the way. I think there's 1 more hitbox as well on the right side. It gets really annoying. However, you do eventually learn to avoid the bush hitboxes. Man, these hitboxes were so annoying. I died so many times. You know what we need? We need someone to mow the lawn and get rid of these bushes. Request, please. All right. Hold, and then now this is interesting. This is just muscle memory for me. Some days I get really consistent, some days I'm not. So it's just practice this, develop muscle memory. So just 2 clicks here. And yes, the second wave and the last wave is identical. Except for the start, the transition is a little bit different, but the rest of it is the same. This is usually where my heart rate just like spikes up for some reason. And the ship was just so nerve-wracking. I don't know why. With EVW's skill set, you should be fine. I wonder if these hitboxes are in the way. Oh, they kind of are. They're kind of sticking out a little bit. Interesting. That I did not know. So it's all about confidence here. So we get to this part. This is one of the chillest part of the levels. Alright, when we get to this part, I would say the majority of players who beat this level spam here. So you can see this red arrow here. So I line up around here and then start spamming. If you spam too fast, you will die as well. So you just want to find that nice rhythm. So I just line up with this red arrow and then just spam. Just like this. So this part, arguably, the hardest transition in the game because there's just not much space. Like going from normal wave to mini wave. So I know Wolves and other top players find this part the hardest part of the level. So basically the last wave is the second wave, but with nerves. So hold that nerves and then you'll be fine. I died here, I think 20 times in the last wave before beating it. With your skills to EBW, I feel you got this in the bag. Yeah, it's just a transition. It's really awkward. There we go. And just don't die the last ship. And then you should be good. And that concludes tips for Sir Copenhagen. Good luck, Eric, and it'll be glorious when you beat it. To anyone else, I don't really recommend the level, especially for your new hardest. But if you want to go for it, all the best. Check out EVW's YouTube because he'll be live streaming this. Also, check out my other guides like my Aku and Thanatophobia videos on how to beat it. And if you want me to do more videos with tips, let me know in the comment section down below. Alright, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to never miss content like this. And as always, my name is Siki, and happy dashing.